If you have just started Evomon, well, I wish I would have watched this video when I just started, because this is exactly what you need to do in your first hour of playing Evomon. And just for reference, I am a level 51 endgame player, and this is going to be exactly what I'd do if I restarted. So, first of all, you're going to start off in this area, and basically, we first need to input some codes and make sure that we have the right starter. Now, the best starter in the game, it used to be the fire type starter, but now the water type starter is better in combat. And not only that, we need a very specific strategy later on using the water type starter. So do make sure to get yourself Bubble, the water type starter. And if you guys don't have it, well, probably just reset unless you guys are really far into the game. In that case, I don't know why you're watching this video, but get yourself the Bubble starter and also input a couple of codes. Codes can be input in the settings over here. And for example, there's a couple of codes active, but it depends on when you are watching this video. For example, the code right now, 20k likes, which I've already used, but it does give you 5 medium candies. And candies, these EXP candies are used on any kind of Evomon. You can feed them and they will level up your Evomon. So go ahead, redeem all the codes you can, search online for codes. I don't typically post code videos, but go ahead and find codes and feed them all to your water type starter Evomon. Do make sure it's water type. Next up, some codes will also give you guys some summon tickets, which you are going to use right away if you can. Head over to the summon ruins because there's no level requirement on where you can go. For example, I could literally go to summon ruins number 3, the last summon ruins. There's not really a requirement. I don't think there's a requirement for summon ruins 1. I know summon ruins 2, 3, there's a requirement to actually summon the beasts. But head over here, talk to the monster summoner with whatever ticket you have, and try to recruit someone. And because you do have these summon tickets, people will generally want to recruit with you, as they can also get the rewards without using a ticket themselves. So try to get someone and just cheese any of these bosses. I'd say go for Bubblade because you guys do need the water element stone anyways to evolve your Bubble into eventually Bubblade. So go ahead and fight Bubblade using however many tickets you have, and those will drop you a couple of these exchange tokens, which is exactly what you need. Now, anything else you do get, it's just, it's decent, it's good. Well, I'll tell you to use the coins later on, but actually, no, I'll tell you right now, the coins, you want to use it on the traveling merchants. The traveling merchants will spawn at these campfire sites here. If I hop off my mount, I can, okay, for some reason I can't interact with it, but the traveling merchant will spawn at these locations. They're going to be around the map, and typically it'll show in chat, and it'll show up here up top as a header. It'll say the traveling merchant has arrived in like Crystal Cascade or whatever, and you'll have to go over there and spend your coins. But right now, I recommend you spend all of your coins on EXP fruits, as any kind of fruits will be extremely helpful. And after using the monster summoner to summon a monster here and defeating it, head over to the exchange merchant and just buy yourself any kind of EXP fruits, like large EXP fruits. Buy yourself a whole bundle. It will cost you 5 coins for 5 of these fruits, and go ahead and purchase that like so. And why you'd want to do that is because now, using your level 1, level 10, whatever level Evomon you have, your water type starter, go ahead and feed it the 5 fruits. Now, it will get it immediately to level 29. Combined with whatever kind of medium fruits you had, it will immediately get it to around level 30-ish. And while level 30 might not seem that good, it is exactly enough for Lava Crag, because there is no level requirement. So head straight over to Lava Crag, do the quest later, get yourself this OP Evomon right now. This is probably the best Evomon in the entire game, like top 3 Evomons, and it is going to be Lavite. Lavite is level 40, so even if you guys are like level 20-ish, it might be a little bit difficult to defeat it, but let me tell you guys one great thing about these Lavites. Check their typing, okay? Lavites is weak to water because of their fire typing, and weak to water again because of the rock typing. I don't know why it doesn't show, but water is 4 times effectiveness into it. For example, I'll bring up any kind of water type that I have. Like I have a Clampip water type, so let's bring out my Clampip water. And yeah, look, take a look. 50 damage to 200 damage. That's because my water type is 4 times effectiveness into Lavite, which is also going to be the type of the starter that you guys are going to hopefully have claimed. And so you guys can grind up Lavites, and do make sure to get yourself until a shiny Lavite. Now, why I tell you guys to do this as fast as possible and not do anything else is because within your first 40 to 50 encounters in Evomon, there is going to be a guaranteed shiny. And a shiny is a 1 in 500 chance of obtaining. So it is extremely, extremely rare. And if you guys do have, like, I don't know, find a shiny Sparkit or shiny, like, any kind of, like, Clampip or anything, then your account is basically ruined. Go ahead and start up a new account because you need to head to Lava Crag before defeating anything, as you must guarantee the shiny on Lavites, as Lavites are so good. And why shiny? It's because shiny actually does provide a stat boost. For example, it says here it just changes the appearance, but that's actually not it, because if we head over to our Alamac and, for example, my Lavite, right? Regular Lavite has a base stat total of 365, but Shiny has a base stat total of 374. And while that might not seem like a lot, it is increasing 4 in your speed. Look, 44 speed to 48 speed, which allows Shiny Lavite to outspeed normal Lavite, possibly 1-hit KOing it or 2-hit KOing it and surviving, which is all the more reason why you definitely need Shiny. And once you do have the Shiny, do make sure to use your Prismatic Ball or your King's Ball in it. It's going to be, I'm pretty sure I have a couple of those balls laying around. Oh yeah, Prismatic Ball or King's Ball. Do make sure to use those balls on it, as you are definitely going to need the triple S tier talent along with the shiny. But only make sure to use it once you've seen a shiny. Now after that, you are going to have basically the best Evomon in the entire game, or top 3 Evomon in the entire game, which is this Lavite. Go ahead and try to like level it up. Prioritize leveling this guy up now. Don't prioritize your Bubblade, because Bubblade is, it could be good, could be bad, but Lava Rock is always going to be good. This guy is super good, and I'm gonna tell you guys quickly right now why it's good, because you guys probably don't really know. But Fatal Rebound, it has it does 1.75% of the damage received, so you're gonna be taking a lot of damage and sending it straight back at them. Not only that, the fire and rock typing is super good against a lot of meta Evomon right now, as fire typing is good against a lot of grass and ice types, which are really relevant in the meta, as well as rock types against ice types again, fire type, which is good against itself basically, and also good against electric types, which is going to be like Volcrest, Archapex, those Evomons that are also really relevant in the meta. So you're going to need yourself a Lava Rock 100 million %. And after you have gotten yourself a Lava Rock, what I recommend you guys do, or even before, is to actually do the friend referral event. So right now inside here in invite rewards, you can go up to 16 and get yourself a whole bunch of these rewards. What I recommend you guys do though is to go up to 8, because trade reroll potions are really good, but 12 especially, because a Prismatic Ball is extremely difficult to get, and it costs so much Robux to be able to purchase one. For example, you can buy 1 Prismatic and 3 King's Ball for 700 Robux here in the weekly pack shop, which is not really worth it. But if you guys do want to get yourself the balls by spending Robux, that is one way to do so. Or you could get it for free by inviting new players to play the game. So definitely recommend you guys do this until you get the Prismatic Ball. Now, after you guys are done that, that is going to be the main portion, but there is still a little bit more. If you guys do have a really good friend in the game, then definitely go ahead to Mirkwood and cheese a Tarragon here. Tarragon or Taro, the pre-evolved version. Get one of these guys, spend your King's Ball, Prismatic Ball on it, because they are going to carry you throughout the entire game. I even have one right here, triple S tier Tarragon. Definitely get yourself one of those. And not only that, if you guys can, also go to Crystal Cascade and get yourself a Frostlet. While Frostlet is not the best Evomon, it's definitely still top 10. And Frostlet is really good because you will need it in EXP dungeons and different kind of other dungeons later on. So this guy's a really good AoE attacker. Get this guy right now. And also, last but not least, there's one more Evomon. I promise you it's the last one. But head over to Raven Ridge and you're going to get yourself Bluebird. Now, Bluebird, you can get yourself relatively simply with your Lava Rock that you've obtained. Same thing with the Frostlet from Crystal Cascade, as they are both going to be weak to Rock type. Or, this guy, like, weak to Rock type, or at least they do reduce damage against you. So Bluebird is going to be up here. Even with, like, a level 50 Lava Rock or Lavite, you might get lucky and still try to kill these guys. Or you could use Fatal Rebound and hopefully land a good hit on them. But definitely get yourself those Evomons. And that is going to be the end to my beginner's guide.